This video is going to go through the 2004 AP Macroeconomics Form B free response question number 3. So the table above gives the production alternatives of two nations that are producing cloth and food using equal amounts of resources. For A, we have to calculate the opportunity cost of producing a unit of cloth in both new land and B land. So what we do for that is set the production alternatives equal to each other. So for new land, 10 cloth units equal 2 units of food. So if we solve that for a unit of cloth, 1 unit of cloth will equal 1/5 of a unit of food. So the opportunity cost for 1 unit of cloth is 1/5 of a unit of food. We'll do the same thing for B land. They could produce 10 units of cloth or 1 unit of food. So then if we solve for 1 unit of cloth, that would mean 1/10 of a unit of food. Now let's look at part B. For part B, we have to look at which nation has the comparative advantage in cloth, and then which nation has the comparative advantage in food. So if we go back to B, B land would have the comparative advantage in cloth production because it has the lower opportunity cost of 1/5 compared to 1/10. And then in food production, it would be new land because you can only have comparative advantage in production of one good. Now part C. We assume that the productivity of B land's workers triples for both goods. And we'll have to say which country now has the comparative advantage and why. And we know that the country that now has a comparative advantage is still going to be new land. Because even with tripled production by their workers, the opportunity cost of production will not change. So neither will comparative advantage.